So I was just going through a dark web marketplace, as my job entails, found this interesting advert for Uber accounts, spoke to the guy, verified the accounts were real by trying to sign up with the same username, which showed the accounts were legitimate, and then contacting these people and saying, hey, is this your account? Is this what you did? Just confirming that these were legitimate accounts that somehow these hackers had broken into. Uh, surprise, shock, and probably a little bit embarrassed when I also explained to them that this was probably because you reused a password somewhere else. I mean, it was a relatively easy task for the hacker, not to victim blame, but these people have made it pretty easy for these people to break in. I spoke to people in London who'd had their accounts hacked, people in the US, and people in Australia as well. And as you say, recently we saw some cases where Russian people were then using the accounts of US persons, and sometimes the other way around. It's a totally global thing, which I mean is reflected by Uber's pretty much monopoly of this trade, right? I mean, as they spread out, there's just so much room for abuse. At least thousands of accounts have been hacked and put on sale. I would probably say tens of thousands. When we first reported back on it in 2015, just one dark web seller was advertising thousands of accounts himself, and the trade has only ballooned since then. We have Netflix, Hulu, HBO, I believe, basically any sort of online service or app where you require an email address, a username, and a password. Someone is going to try and find a way to monetize that. And a lot of the time, they're going to be successful. The person may sell it in bulk, so 100 accounts, 200 accounts at a time, and depending on what the product is, maybe somebody will buy the 200 accounts and then try to monetize that as well. Maybe it's a PayPal account and they'll empty money out of it. If it's something that's more of a service like Uber, you can't really make money out of that typically. So that will probably be more individual. I'm going to buy an Uber account. I will take some rides across New York or wherever, empty that account, and then maybe buy another one and move on. It really depends what the account itself actually is. When you log into the Uber account, you can't see, as far as I know, the full credit card information that you would then need to go steal something else. It will just have maybe the last four digits or whatever of your card, but it's linked to that Uber account, so you can make purchases through Uber if you're logged into that account. So it's primarily, I believe, just to steal rides and get stuff for free from Uber. Yeah, death taxes, getting some sort of online account pop. Yeah, I think it's highly likely, almost certain that at some point, one of your online accounts is going to get hacked. I mean, every single day, whether it's a gaming website, a dating site, or just like a payment processor, sites are getting hacked constantly, all of the time. Which is not to scare people, it's just to remind them that you have to take your online security seriously.